Hey everyone, Cryptic here. Today I'll be showing you how to install mods for Star Wars Battlefront 2. The first thing you'll need besides a PC copy of Battlefront 2 itself is Frosty Mod Manager, specifically version Alpha 1.0.5.10, the most recent build of the mod software at the time of me recording this. This version of Frosty Mod Manager is especially important because if you'd like to run newer mods such as Darth Bane by LDBH or Classic Battlefront Clones by Pandemic Modding, you'll need this build of the mod manager, since these mods will not work on older versions of Frosty. They just weren't designed for it. The link to download the Frosty Mod Manager will be down in the description. Go ahead and download that. Once you've got the Frosty Tool Suite folder downloaded, go ahead and extract it. And then click on the Frosty Mod Manager zipped folder, extract that as well. It doesn't really matter where you have the Frosty Mod Manager on your computer. You can throw it on your desktop, in your Documents folder, or in your Program Files folder. The decision is yours. Now that we've got the Frosty Mod Manager downloaded, the next thing you'll need is the String Merger 1.1 plugin by Mophead, which you can find in the Files section on the Frosty Localization Editor page on Nexus Mods, which is also linked down below in the description. This plugin is important for running some of the newer mods with Frosty Alpha, such as LDBH's Darth Bane. So once the String Merger 1.1 plugin has finished downloading, extract the zipped folder, and there's going to be a file called fslocalizationplugin.dll. Take this file and move it into the plugins folder in your Frosty Mod Manager folder. There's a file in the plugins folder with the same name, so just go ahead and overwrite that. And we are good to go. Next, you're going to want to run Frosty Mod Manager as administrator. Click More Info, Run Anyway. Click Yes. And then press Scan for Games to locate Battlefront 2. It should come up, but if you can't find it, you can always hit New, and then locate your Battlefront 2 executable file from there, wherever it is installed on your computer. So it's going to load for a little bit. Then you're going to get a message saying, the SDK profile for Star Wars Battlefront 2 is out of date. Please launch the game via Origin, then click Next to begin the process of updating the SDK. So launch up Battlefront 2 normally, just the stock game. And then once you're booted up into the menu, minimize the game, and then click Next. This will update your profile SDK. This will take a minute, so just sit tight. And then it'll say, SDK was successfully created. Click Finish to restart the Frosty editor. So click Finish. And then reopen Frosty Mod Manager, click Battlefront 2, and boom, you have access to the Frosty mod software. Next up, let's add some mods. You can either do this by going to the bottom left, hitting Import Mods, or you can drag the mods over to the left-hand side of Frosty Mod Manager to install them that way. Once you get your mods in Frosty, you can either double-click the mod to apply it, or you can hit Apply Mods down below. And whenever you don't want to apply a certain mod on your list, you can always uncheck it. For today's demonstration of testing out Frosty Mod Manager, we'll be running a few different mods. We've got Separatist Vehicle Reskin and Republic Vehicle Retouch by Cryptic, yours truly. A bit of a self-plug there, hope you don't mind. We've got Classic Battlefront Clones by Pandemic Modding, Darth Bane by LDBH, Mandalorian Boba Fett Overhaul Mod by Sermi, The Mandalorian by Doolanda57, and Smaller HUD by SZB59. I'm going to have all these mods linked down below in the description if you guys want to check those out. Next up, we've got the up and down arrow keys on the right hand side of Frosty. These allow you to rearrange your Frosty mod list, and this is important because it allows you to prioritize certain mods over others. Currently I'm moving mods like Smaller HUD, Darth Bane, Mandalorian Boba Fett Overhaul, and The Mandalorian up to the top of my mod list. So Frosty prioritizes those interface and unit mods first over the other cosmetic mods I have on. And for my Republic Vehicle Retouch mod, I loaded the base variant above all other variants, so that way the Starfighter cosmetics of this mod can load in and not be overridden by the base variant. So when you load up your own list of mods into Frosty, be mindful of your mod order because sometimes there can be conflicts and you might have to do some rearranging. Once you're done loading in your mods into Frosty Mod Manager, go up to the top and hit launch. This will probably take a minute, so sit tight. And boom! We've got Battlefront 2 with mods. Now to go over some general tips for booting up Battlefront 2 with some mods. First, you're going to want to keep ability/stat changing mods to offline play only. Using these online in multiplayer matches is highly likely to get you banned, so I wouldn't do that if I were you. There's definitely a good amount of multiplayer compatible mods out there, especially nowadays, but modders will typically give a warning if a mod is or isn't multiplayer compatible. So definitely keep an eye on that. And some mods may even have multiplayer safe variants equipped as well. Older mods may not work if they haven't been updated in a while, especially if they were updated before Battlefront 2's final Scarif update. Some mods I've found can conflict with each other without any upfront or directly known cause. So if you're having trouble getting your game to boot up, you might have to swap out or rearrange some mods on your list. Oh, and here's another thing. Check up on your mod data folder every now and then. This can be found where Battlefront 2 is installed on your computer. Like the title of the folder suggests, the data from the mods accumulates in here over time, and the folder can get pretty large in size in terms of gigabytes. At least it has for me. So if it's too large in size, deleting the folder every now and then won't be a problem. A new mod data folder will generate when you boot up Battlefront through Frosty next. One question that I get a lot on the channel, can you mod the console versions of Battlefront 2? The answer is no, you cannot. Mods only work for the Origin, Steam, and Epic Games versions of Battlefront. If you're using the Epic Games or Steam version of Battlefront 2, and you're having trouble getting Frosty to work, check out Frostyfix, a tool that'll do just that. The link to this will be down in the description, along with the link to Delana57's video tutorial on how to get the fix working. I personally use Origin, but I wanted to bring attention to Frostyfix in case you needed to get your own mod manager working. And if you guys would like to join the Battlefront modding Discord server, I'll link that down below in the description. And that wraps up this tutorial on how to install mods for Star Wars Battlefront 2. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope this tutorial helped you guys out. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns regarding Battlefront 2 mods or the installation process, feel free to leave a comment and I'd be happy to help. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button for more, join the ever growing table of elements. But until next time, I'll be signing off. Cryptic Element, out of here. Peace out, take care, and happy modding.